Hello everyone, this is Mingjong. Welcome to today's market analysis for the S&P 500 E-mini futures. That's for the session of 18th of June. In this video, I am going to show you the market recap on the last session plus a trade review in the M3 time frame, which I will cover the entry, exits, and the rationale behind. That trade actually happened in a US session based on a spring setup, but ended up become a failure. Going forward, I will cover the bias, the key levels to pay attention to, and also the potential setup for the session later. So let's just get started. As you can see in this daily chart for the S&P 500, yesterday was a bit down, and we see the small spread bar together with the decreasing of the volume. So overall, it's a relatively tight range if you compare it to the past few trading sessions. And if we zoom into H1, then you can see that why I actually call it a failed triangle breakout, and we also didn't see any downside follow through. So this is not a good environment to trade for the yesterday session. In this H1 time frame, you can see that the S&P 500 actually formed into a symmetrical triangle or the apex formation during the London session, extended from the session from yesterday, the previous day as well. And subsequently, during the London session, actually had a breakout. But you can see that this breakout actually didn't really have any significant follow through to at least test the swing high level. In fact, it just rise to somewhere around the supply zone here. So you can see this is where the selling begin. That's the supply zone, and actually stall, and subsequently it just formed a little bit of the triangle on top of this current triangle as well. You can see that. Let me draw this up for you. A little bit of the tiny little triangle. So that's how it actually unfold. And subsequently, at the US opening session, you can see that we have a breakdown from this little tiny triangle here, but there wasn't any downside follow through. You can see that it actually barely tested the low at this bar or even the swing low here. So basically, it just going nowhere, fluctuating, consolidating in between, in the middle of the trading range from 3060 to about 3160. So it's just like not really good for trading for yesterday. So only the last hour you can see some sell off here, but look at the result, it's just not significant at all. And only during the Asian session today, then we see some kind of the reaction to test the swing low, and then followed by a small rally up. And currently just stall at the middle of the trading range, 3,100. It is a axis line here, but this level is not really like the swing low or the swing high, but you can see that he actually respected this level for some time. He actually rebounded from here, and then rebounded a little bit, penetrate through. Now it just getting some kind of the rejection here, and also you can see the price actually stalled somewhere around the 3001 level. So this is an axis line which is currently working at the moment, but don't think the line is that strong at the moment, because it's just a minor support resistance level within the trading range. All right, let me get down to the M3 time frame so you can just have a look. Why did I initiate the trade and why did it fail? All right, so let's get down to the M3 time frame, and during the session, you can see that I've already marked up already. So this is the triangle, the little triangle that I actually drawn up just now. So if I zoom out a little bit, you can see that just right after S&P 500 broke out from this triangle, and we did have some rally, but eventually it just went into this apex formation again. But during the US session, this is the US session at 9:30. So it actually tested this swing low here. So if you recorded in my video yesterday, I do talk about this is so one kind of the level that we can pay attention to, because it is an access line, and also it is breakout area. So this is where the breakout begins. So I do pay attention to this area as well. Also, you can see that during the first reaction, the price actually bounced up from the level. So that's why I just lean on this level, 3000, somewhere around there. And you can see that the price actually dipped down and followed by a reversal up. So this is quite a classical spring, although it just happened in like this kind of the smaller level, I would say, not unlike the swing low or even the swing high. So this is kind of like in the middle of the trading range. It's just like the price actually actually respects the access line a bit, and also it's the breakout zone here, breakout area. So I just traded this based on the spring setup. So once it actually close above the level 3117, then I actually enter long entry. But subsequently, there wasn't any kind of the upside follow through, because my intent was to actually to ride the trend to at least to the swing high here. But you can see that the price actually just have two up candle and followed by a failure here, and subsequently it just stopped me out at this candle here. So I just have my stop slightly below the spring candle here, and eventually just got stopped out at a -1 R. And subsequently, you can see that the price didn't really fall to the swing low. In fact, it just kind of like went to nowhere, like fluctuating in the middle of the trading range. So this is definitely no commitment to the upside nor to the downside as well. So it's not really good for trading for the yesterday session. So that's pretty much it for this trade review. Let me get down to the current time frame. We are in the H1 time frame. So you can see that what happened in today's session during the Asian throughout London session is that we have a small reaction in the Asian session, and this reaction actually tested the swing low and followed by a rally up during the it's 11 o'clock, so since the late morning and then into the European London session, and currently just stall at 3100 level again. So this level just provides some kind of the resistance or support, so depending where the price is. And currently, I think overall we are still stuck within this larger trading range, which I mentioned several times already. So that's from 2920 to around 3230. So this is the larger trading range, which I actually expect S&P 500 to spend some time to consolidate somewhere around there. But in a smaller time frame, maybe in a H1 time frame, then you can see that we have another trading range here. So it's a trading range within a slightly larger trading range. And the trading range that we are stuck is from 3160 to around 3061. So this is the last rally up from the bottom here, and subsequently we have seen a change of character, so which essentially just stopped this move. I think we are still within this trading range until it resolves itself out. Then we wouldn't see too much a big movement, and you can see that we have a very high volume here, but yesterday volume was a lot lower. I think this is a good sign if it is going to consolidate further, to let the volatility settle down before it actually break out 3160 to attempt to test 3180, and hopefully it can just overcome this level and to test the 3230 level again. So far my trading bias is kind of neutral. So I'm looking to either long at a support level. So that's the support level that I pay attention to, 3060, the swing low level, and also the swing high level here, 3160. So currently is in the middle. If you want, then 3100 definitely is another level that we can lean again or trade against. So definitely, I can anticipate some kind of the trading scenarios. If we can just rebound it from the support level, then I can look for a long entry at 3060. Otherwise, if it is somewhere around the swing high here, 3160, then I will be looking for some rejection. If it shows up, then good to go for short entry. So far, I think it will still carry on with the range trading, and depend where the price is, then I think we can just look for either long or short setup. But for this kind of the in the middle, the access line 3100, then we just need to look into the smaller structure like M3 time frame structure. Then we can just trade accordingly, whether to trade this kind of the breakout above this small structure here, and or it just break down below this little structure. So this can become another trade setup as well. So depending on your strategy. All right, so that's it. I think for today's video is relatively short because don't really have much to talk about since we're still stuck within this trading range. So a failed triangle breakout with no downside follow through is kind of boring, and we're still within a trading range. All right, so thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it and get something useful out from my video. If you like it, just click like and also hover to my name or picture and to follow me, and do remember to subscribe to my channel so that you get instant notification for my future videos. So if you have any kind of the comments, suggestion, trade ideas you'd like to share with me or would like me to take a look at, feel free to leave it in the comment section. I will definitely reply to you. Thanks for watching. I will talk to you soon.